All right, so I'm gonna do a walkthrough here at Whipple. I just walked the house and made a list of stuff that needs to be done. So first thing, front bedroom's actually pretty good. First thing I wanna do, I'm gonna open all the windows and clean them out and vacuum anything that's down in here. Some of them are worse than others. That looks awful. I'm gonna clean all those out first off. The second thing, all the windows need to be cleaned around the edges. You can see where there's an overspray of the insulation. So it's just gonna be cleaned up. I don't know if we can paint over top of it, but it's just gonna look a lot better than it does. I'll start out here. So, okay, so out in front of the staircase at the top of the stairs, there's a ton of little scratches that looks like, it looks like a rooster's been doing a tap dance. But you can see them all up here, all over the place. A lot of them actually will clean off. I don't think they're really scratches. If you watch, yes, it is spit. So I'm going to do this with my toe. You can see that scratch came out. I'm going to go to the right of this darker one. There's a little one. So these will clean off, I think, for the most part. I don't want to use anything abrasive, but let's work at these because I know we can get these cleaned off almost. The hanging light fixtures, I don't have any here, but maybe somebody can be very delicate because these are really expensive lights and just clean, dust these off. They're all kind of dusty. The ones down in the master bedroom or the kitchen, excuse me, are probably the worst. Overall, I just need a cleaning of the overall house. It's just dusty everywhere. And you can see up here. Okay, so just gotta be cleaned. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Jack and Jill. Some of this will apply to Carlos, some of it will apply to Mark. First off, about the sink. Looks awful where it was put in, so I gotta get that re-caulked and then paint touch up on that. The doors have to be put on the vanity and the shelves inside the vanity, simple. I need some base shoe in some areas here. I need some here, over here, over here, and over here. And then all the trim's gotta be caulked and painted. Okay, where we change this room out, and then on the other side as well. Okay, see all the nail holes. And then the walls have to be painted in here as well. The tile has to be cleaned in here. I don't know what we used at the other place, but it turned out pretty good. So I need that all cleaned really well. Caulking around the tub or grout. Okay, you can see some spaces where it's already opening up, and along this edge here. So that's going to be done, probably grout, I guess. I need to find this this button. It's an American Standard tub. I don't know the model, but I got to find that. I do not have a opening. Oh, and also grout around here, or caulking the edges as well. I do not have an opening for the access to this tub, and that really should be done. I think it's back here, if memory serves. So we might have to do that as well. I don't have that by notes, so I just saw that. The door's got to be painted. Never been painted. And I need a door handle for here. And then up here, the ceiling's got to be fixed. Mark has to shim it down, and then we need to drywall that, and we need to paint that. That's going to be done. Get this room. Hallway, I got the scratches. Dripping paint. Okay, so the wainscot is just going to be checked. For the most part, it's not that bad, but there are some spots, like if you look right here, you can see this. If you look in this corner to the left of the window at the top of the stairs, and this, so just there's a few areas here and there, but for the most part it's pretty good. The laundry, I need to get a 2-inch drain cover for here. The laundry cover has got to be put in. In order to do so, it's going to have to be trimmed on the side, and then we're going to have to caulk it, I guess. I don't have enough space on this side for the width of that cover, so we're going to have to cut a little bit off that, hopefully cleanly, then clean up some of this. Break some of this off and cover it up, so that's going to be done. And then I got to put vents in this doors. There's no windows in there, so I gotta put a vent in this door, vent in this door, and then I really should put a vent on this HVAC door as well. The furnace is really, really, really dirty. So this entire area has got to be really cleaned out well. And I think that's it. Okay, now moving into the master area. There's some miscellaneous spots that just have to be touched up on the walls. As you walk in here, you can see one there. You can see one there. So just need to look everything over. These handles have got to get swapped out. Right now, their handles are only on one side. That's no good because if I'm in the bathroom, I can't get out. So we need to swap those out and drill them for regular ones. Need to fix the caulk and paint behind the vanities. Same as the other room. Okay, that just looks messy. So we gotta probably just paint down to it, I guess maybe is what we'll need to do, but I need to make that look a lot better than it does. And then over in that corner is gonna get touched as well. The line where the wall meets the ceiling up here is not great. It's not as bad there, but over here it looks really bad. So as I'm walking out of that shower, that's all I'm seeing. Okay. This corner behind this light on the right-hand vanity is going to get touched up. The tile on this floor is going to get scrubbed. Somebody may have to spend a few hours on this. It's really, really dirty. I mean, I got stains over here. Hopefully this will clean up, but we really got to do some work on this. Above the light on the left of the left vanity, to the left of the door, I got some issues with the drywall there, so we should clean it up. In this bath toilet room, I need a grout here along the edge. There's a gap. I need to put some baseboard over here and then some base shoe. Finish that area off here, and then right around the floor. I think this is the tub. Faucet. Oh, and then where the faucet is going in, you can see the cuts there. There's some holes. I just need to put some grout in there to cover those holes. In this corner, right down in the very corner, there's another area that needs some grout. There's paint on the tile in a number of places in the shower, so that's just going to get cleaned up. The doors on the vanities are loose, so I need to get those tightened up. And I don't know if there's a shelf or not. I don't see a shelf, but those have to be tightened up for sure. I'm looking for the shelves. Yeah, actually there are two shelves in here in the left closet that can get put in there as well. Wall block to stop doors on the vanities. Oh, and then you can see where the doors are not stopping, they're not lining up. I need them to kind of go like this. So just need to adjust this door. Maybe once it's tightened, that might be the case. That might actually take care of it. This one's doing the exact same thing. So if that doesn't work, we can just put a small little block. But I think it's probably just a matter that the doors are, yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. All right, that's about it upstairs. We do have on some of the doors we have stoppers, which is good. Actually, I think right on all the doors. So that's okay. Now I'm going to go down to the main floor. It's going to be a long video, but just in case I'm not here. Touch up on the front door. We just need to get one of those pins that we have over at Carmen, or that one. Spot right here just to touch up on the door below the window. Below stairs, 2 spots. So the wainscoting over here, there's some areas that are kind of rough that I want to touch up. So this is just below the stairs. And then over here, what I'm calling the power wall, there's a couple areas as well that we can fix up. This window to the right of the fireplace is totally jacked up. You can see it just has to be replaced. So the dimensions of the window are 28 1/4 across, and I'm not measuring the actual frame, just measuring this bottom window by 26 1/8 high. So that whole window has got to get replaced. You can see there's a huge issue with that. Okay, powder room. Tile needs to be cleaned. Basically the tile all over the house has got to be cleaned. The tile in the powder room has got to be cleaned as well. Okay. And then above the switch here, there's some janky drywall. We just need to touch that up. Okay. In the kitchen, we have to put the air switch in over here for the garbage disposal, but I need to get it drilled first, so we'll have to get Mark over here for that. I want to hang the light over here, even if we just hang the one that I have now, which isn't necessarily the one we're going to use, just to have something there, because it does, you really need that light here, because it is kind of, I don't want to say dark, but this area of the room is a little bit darker than the rest. Butler's pantry, remove fire door. So over in the butler's pantry, I want to take this door off and caulk. If you look up there on the edge of the cabinet, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the edge of that cabinet, there's a gap. So I just want to take that door off and caulk up in there, clean out all the doors, clean out all the drawers, some of these fucking sneakers. Level kitchen cabinet door. So the level, they're not bad. For the most part, they're okay. But if you look here, you can see this door is lower than this door, and it's actually like sticking out a little bit. These doors aren't that bad. These ones are off. These ones are not too bad, but not perfect. And then I also want to put in all of my shelving has to go up as well. None of the shelving's in. So that's got to get done as well. Touch up small hole in the middle drawer, right of the dishwasher. All right, down here on this little drawer, there's a little something hidden. So I just want to see if we can try to touch that up so it doesn't look like that. The pinholes in the fridge. So this was never done, and I know I talked to Carlos and them about it. When these panels are put on the side, there's pinholes all the way down them. That's got to get touched up. Over here is going to get touched up. The crown, and then I don't know what the hell that is, but that's going to get touched up as well. That paint on the end, we do have the paint sticks and stuff, so that's that. The outer edges of the toe kick down there, you can see. Okay, we just need to paint those white. Microwave's have to get installed, and I'll go through what I plan on doing with that. So we do have a question. I think I know the answer to it now. The backsplash, we actually did it all the way to the ceiling. We're going to cut out part of the crown, and the hood is actually going to go up right to the ceiling. So I think we're okay. My question was going to be, should we leave the backsplash all the way up above the cabinets? But I think we will because of the hood. Okay, these are the lights I was talking about that really need to be cleaned. So we're almost going to have to take off this glass and clean it and then put it back on. And of course, it's just done with this. But be very careful though. That's those are expensive lights. One small light bulb back of the kitchen. Got a light burn out here. I got 3 lights upstairs in the master bath. It's burning out caulk the edge of the cabinets. And so if you're facing the mudroom area, I just got a caulk over here. You can see where we have some shims in there. We got to take that out and caulk it. And then over here, I need the caulk or paint or something. You can see this. I don't know how you can see it, but there's an edge above where that light switch is. It's got to be fixed. All right, that's the first 2 floors. Let's go to the basement. I need 3 of these. I don't know if I said that already. I might have. I need 3 of these. 3 of them are missing, and I can't find them. I'm sure they're probably here somewhere, but I cannot locate them for the life of me. So if we find them, great. If not, we'll have to replace them. Mudroom. I do think I want to put a piece of trim on the top of this cabinet. I don't have to. It's not an emergency. Not trim, just basically a sheet, just to give it a consistent look, so you're not looking into that area. Down in the basement. So down here, right on this wall, when you come into the basement, so there's a stairs right here. This wall is pretty rough. Window here. This clip, take this out. The clip this should go into, which is right normally on that back piece, is missing, so I need one of those. And then this clip, which gives you the ability to have the double hung, is missing on the right, so I need one of those. So I need to just get replacement ones of both of those. And upstairs I missed it, but there's a bunch of little clips I need for the window, little hole plugs to plug the holes, maybe a dozen of them. This box just has to be cleaned. The electric box, you can just see it's really dirty. Same thing, so I just wipe it all down. There's a area here where we had put a drain in. I don't think we need it. So right now the floor dips a little bit right there. Stand back here, you can see it a little better. You just want to fill that in so it's a consistent feel on the floor. I have a little bit of an area over here where there's a concrete should be touched up as well. Again, not an emergency, but while we're at it. These windows on the French doors need to be